Hello again, everybody. Todd Staruch, the Horror Nerd, here, coming to you from New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival at the Showboat in Atlantic City, New Jersey. And I am standing here with the lovely Frances Lee McCain, who you will probably know from Gremlins and Back to the Future. Frances, how are you?
I'm well, Todd. It's great to talk to you. Thanks for coming by.
And thank you for giving me a few minutes. I appreciate it. How's the convention been for you?
This has been fantastic. I mean, I'm really a little overwhelmed because we sort of understood that for a Friday night there wouldn't be that much action, but it's been busy, it's been wonderful. The fans are great, the fans are very loving, and for these two movies particularly, they're diehard fans, and so we get to see them from time to time, and it's been wonderful. And it's very well run and very hardworking people. My handler, Elise, is standing right behind the camera, and she's spectacular. I mean, I'm very impressed with the staff.
I'm glad you feel that way. I've been working with these guys since the beginning of this convention, so I am glad to hear you say that. They do a great job.
They sure do.
And just speaking as a child of the 80s, you've been a part of movies that I literally grew up with, so thank you for so many years of joy. We appreciate it as fans.
As you can imagine, it's my pleasure. And as I was saying to Elise earlier, who knew? You know, we made these little movies in the 80s. Maybe they're going to be okay, maybe not. We don't know. And, you know, here we are, 40 years later or something. Well, almost. Not quite, not quite. I'll see you then.
Does it ever surprise you that fans continue to line up to meet you guys to start in these movies?
Sure it does. I mean, it's incredibly gratifying. And I think that one of the most fun things is that they often come up and they'll repeat lines to me that I said in the movie that I don't even remember. And I'm thinking, why are they saying that to me? And then I get it.
We can be a little bit obsessive, I will admit that.
I love it. I think it's great. It's been a real joy.
Of the many iconic films that you worked on, do you happen to have a personal favorite?
Oh, boy. No, of course I wouldn't tell you. But
okay.
Those fans rolling in, don't you know?
Fantastic.
No, seriously. I love each of them for different reasons, really love them for different reasons. And there's also one person came up once and said, I loved you in real life. And I thought, oh, because that is one of my favorites. That was an Albert Brooks movie. It was the first feature film he ever made. And it's a little, one of those little cult favorites, you know, not that many people know it. But working with the people, I just had the best time with Albert and Chuck Grodin and this little motley crew of people. We hauled all our own costumes and did our own makeup. It was real low budget. And those are a great joy too, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. You filmmakers just keep making those films.
We try. Louie and I, we work on indie films here in New Jersey and New York. So, yeah, we really have a good time.
That's wonderful.
Last question. Is there any advice you would give to perhaps an up-and-coming actor or actress that's looking to get into the business? Anything in your experience that you'd like to share?
Don't worry about fame, and don't worry about fortune. Seriously, do the work that you love, work with people you love, and just keep doing it.
Fantastic. Frances, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me. It was my absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. Have a great time this weekend at the convention and in all your future endeavors.
Thank you very much. We're off to a great start.
Frances Lee McCain, everybody, coming to you from New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival, Showboat, Atlantic City, and we'll see you in the next interview.
Be there, be square.